The Songs of America series is just one way the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra is connecting with its audience during the COVID pandemic. As musicians play, vocalist Melina Smith sings from a healthy 6 feet away.
It's a great time to be a creative organization in some ways because this time requires immense creativity. And things have been, believe it or not, quite busy, even without having live public concerts.
But there will come a time when the beautiful Powell Hall and other theaters will again be filled with live performances. That's why the Symphony is joining more than 20 large venues to form the Missouri Art Safety Alliance.
At the very top of the pandemic, a group of area funders came together to, one, learn from each other about how we could align our resources, where the needs were at, and then to create some call to actions that we could immediately tackle.
With its own 8 venues being varied in size and scope, the Kranzberg Arts Foundation had to come up with universal measures in its operating plans. During that process, leaders realized a collaboration among all art venues was in order.
We're only as good as our weakest link. So if the small venue isn't prepared and the large one is, when the guest goes to the small venue, it sours the entire ecosystem. So we had to preserve and protect the whole arts ecology. And so it really was about lifting up those that have less resources and making sure that it was a fair and even playing field for being prepared and being safe.
You might call it a powerhouse collaboration with big names at the table. Along with the Kranzberg Arts Foundation and the Symphony, you've got the Repertory Theater, the Muni, Craft Alliance, COCA, and more. Kansas City cohorts include the Nelson-Atkins, Kemper, and Starlight Theater. Regional arts and civic leaders are also included.
It is a very dynamic network. It's the largest, most dynamic table set that's ever come across the state of arts institutions across discipline.
Enhanced sanitation, hygiene. All venues and workspaces should undergo professional deep cleanings.
The Missouri Art Safety Alliance agreed to adopt a common set of universal practices that can be followed by both the largest and smallest art venues. The Alliance will share information through 2 websites, stlartsresources.org and missouriartsafe.org.
As we prepare for opening, let's discuss the 8 strategies to create safely, present safely, and attend safely.
The website includes training videos like this one that members can share. The Alliance will also offer a safety certification. Missouri venues with the safety certification will make specific pledges to implement specific safety protocols. Some of them will be obvious to patrons, others will be behind the scenes.
Increased sanitation and hygiene, new dress codes with face coverings, socially distant protocols, contactless public experience procedures. You've got contact tracing procedures, health screening and temperature check procedures, work from home and new HR policies that you need to address, and then social distancing measures that you need to make sure that you can reinforce and that you can clearly define.
The groups involved say their plan is not an endorsement or pledge of reopening live performances. It's simply shared plans that will help when the time is right.
The entire audience experience, not just what they're listening to, but everything that happens in front of house, from the time you park to whenever you come in and enjoy food and beverage or whatever it is in this experience. Everything we do is based on trust. So we are going to make sure that we continue to maintain and even strengthen that trust with our audience as it relates to health and safety.
With so many arts organizations joined together, there is hope the Art Safety Alliance can become a mechanism to meet future needs.
I think unprecedented times call for unprecedented action, and the work doesn't stop there. We're seeing the need well beyond COVID mitigation and a pandemic, and we need to make sure that we're continuing to bring our voices together, listen, and then act.
Here we